You know, it is really, really, really dark and gloomy in here. Hi, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another episode of Tritoncraft. Welcome back to Tritoncraft, everybody. My name is Nick. Welcome to the channel. It's so wonderful to have you here. I hope that you will enjoy your stay. We are, of course, in the Nether. And I have decided at long last... I mean, first of all, I just want to say, really quickly that this realm is 2 years old now. I mean, it was a realm once upon a time. Now it's not a realm. Now it's just a world I play on because nobody plays on the realm anymore, so I stopped paying for it. But this realm is 2 years old, so I don't know when the actual start date of the original map was, unfortunately. But I do know that it was sometime in June of 2019 that I actually got going on Tritoncraft and really kind of rediscovered Minecraft in earnest. I had played on the Xbox 360 back in the day. That was when I first cut my teeth in Minecraft. And, you know, I'm just really excited to be celebrating 2 full years. So all of those, all of you who have been out there with me since the beginning or I've been following even intermittently because I know Lord knows my release schedule has not been the best. Anybody who's really been following along, thank you. If you're just discovering this, thank you. Just thank you so much for all of your amazing support. It really does mean the absolute world to me. So yeah, we are in the Nether, and as you can see, oh boy, as you can see, there's lava. Stop it. Ow! One block. I've got lots of fire resistance on my armor and stuff, so I don't really get too concerned about any of this stuff, but yeah, so just because it's the 2-year anniversary, I'm feeling nostalgic. So I decided, one thing I have needed for quite some time now, well, since, the kind of last span of episodes that I did... I just got so much junk. The last span of episodes that I did in Tritoncraft, I need a gold farm. I really need a gold farm, but I kind of just want to do like a quick and dirty little gold farm. I don't want to really spend a whole lot of time focusing on trying to build like this super mega productive gold farm. Now, this is Bedrock Edition, so there's no such thing as a nether ceiling. You can't get up there. So, I mean, you're forced to kind of just stick one in here in the world. And I did look up a design or two earlier today, just to kind of get some inspiration. I looked up, of course, from Silent Whisper and a couple others. So what I'm doing right now is this is the top of the farm. Let's see, and then we go to here. Like I said, Silent's design is definitely the inspiration behind this in terms of the size of the platforms. And basically you make it so you have, and there we go. That's what we need to do. Just like that. Yep. So you have turtle eggs in the middle, and then you have a hole in the middle with some coral fans, dead coral fans. And the zombie pigmen will all run toward the turtle eggs and try to smash them. And I mean, I could, if they drop far enough even, they might just die from fall damage. I'm not all that concerned. Like, if I wanted to make it AFKable, maybe I'll have a platform that I can stand at or something that I can do, but if not, it's okay. I just need something that can get me a little bit of gold. A little bit, because my raid farm doesn't work anymore. Although, to be fit, well, you know what? It sort of does. It sort of does, but it sort of doesn't. I also think we're going to end up replacing this nether rack on the outside here, but I haven't talked myself into it yet, but I kind of want to replace it, and I kind of want to use some of the blocks from the new update. I could grab some cobbled deep slate or something like that and really throw a bunch of that stuff in here. Let's see, just like this. Okay, so now I just need to build my way... Get this stupid nonsense out of here. The reason why I built this gold farm here is because this was the very first thing I ever did in the Nether. This was 2 years ago when I first came to the Nether looking for a fortress. I just came out of the portal and just started building a cobblestone bridge in one direction. And I need to build the farm over a lava lake, which I have here right outside of this Nether fortress. So I said, you know what the heck? why don't we come over here for nostalgia's sake, and why don't we slap this guy up over there? I'm going to go back to my main base. We're going to drop off some blocks here, and I'm going to pick... I think I actually will use some cobbled deep slate to start putting this thing together. Oh, I just saw that guy spawn there, too. Oh, boy. We'll see you guys in just a minute here. Alright, let's get on our way back over to where we're building the farm. Just thought this would be a kind of cool way to tie together the old and the new. Bloop. So first things first, I did some cobbled deep slate slabs, and we're going to kind of just extend this platform out with some little half slabby jabbies. So that way we're not creating a spawnable surface. I love that sound. Oh, that's so good. I just love that. Yeah, I'm tired of trying to land on this tiny little pinpoint platform here, so I just want to expand this out just a little bit, and let's get these stone bricky bricks out of here so that way we aren't creating a spawnable space here. I probably will also, just in terms of the nether fortress over there, probably actually go over here and stick some slabby jabs over on like the top of this thing, just so that way no hostile mobs can spawn over here. Let's see, we got, oh, I see you over there, Mr. Witherskelly. And yeah, I don't think this is within range, but like stuff like this, like when I see this kind of stuff, it's just like, well, let's just get rid of it. So yeah, so you have to build it in nether waste, I guess. Is kind of the way that works. This lava is going to have to go here because that's going to be right in where the structure is going to go here. But basically, this is just going to be, and I put all my magma stuff down. I grabbed some fire resistant stuff too, just in case I was going to need it. Yeet. See, now I'm going to want to add more slabs over there just because I see those and I'm like, ooh, I want more slabby jabs over there. Well, we're going to have to do what? Hey. This farm is already bearing fruit. How about that? Oh, jeez. Sad thing is I'm going to have to kill him because I can't have anything in here. Like, I need them to not be in here taking up mob cap. Sorry, guys. Thankfully, it was only 2 of them and not a lot more. I do think, however, because I brought some stuff over here. So let's go. Bloop. I do think I'm going to go ahead and replace all the walls and the ceiling and stuff with cobbled deep slate because I just want a little bit of a visually distinctive look for everything over here. So I'm going to go ahead and replace this stuff, and you know, I will. I'll see you guys back here in a little bit once this is all taken care of. Now that is looking a whole lot better, if I do say so myself. I busted out the old stone cutter. And, you know, we made a lot of these different block variants, like the tile deep slate, where some stairs we shoved in here, polished deep slate, some of our chizzy varieties here, and, yeah, just stone bricks. And this is actually great because I really, really want to start integrating these, like this chiseled deep slate bricks, or deep slate bricks, whatever you want to call them. I want to start integrating those back at the main base, like back at the original base area. And now I can definitely do that. So yeah, I just kind of completely opened this entire thing right up here. And I mean, we've still got this giant hole in the middle that I got to kind of try to avoid here. But I did all the sides and everything. And now we can kind of just open the rest of this wide open here. And start getting the rest of this stuff filled in. All the sides and everything are already done as well. You see, if we dig into this, we've already got this. And this will go straight down to the ceiling. So, you know, if we fly down here really quick, I can show you guys. But we can go bleep. And you can see this little ring that's going to, obviously, that'll be, you know, just kind of a big hole with magma blocks poking out of it. And, you know, what I may do at some point or whatever is stick some scaffold up there. If I can get that to where I can somehow get around it and start adding some different things to it. I just did these with just straight up cobbled deep slate. I'm going to start replacing some of that with some of these block varieties, but I kind of just wanted to get it done first and just kind of see what it looked like. Well, I just love being able to incorporate these new blocks into this nether build. You know, it just kind of, and like I said, it's a nostalgia thing for me. I know it probably doesn't mean as much to anybody else, but, well, maybe it does. You know, let me know in the comments if it's something that you do in your Minecraft worlds, or if it's something that you think is really cool. Like, yeah, like I first came into the Nether, like super early on in my world. It would have been like June 2019. That portal would have opened. The portal's still in the same exact place. I, of course, built a much better, much nicer little Nether. Well, it is still a rectangle. It's not really a box anymore, but nonetheless, you know, like we've definitely done more of that stuff now, which is really, really nice, and I'm really, really proud of all of that kind of stuff. Yeah, I just want to get like a few of these out of here. You know, but you know, it's just, I like this kind of idea. Like, this world has survived multiple iterations of Minecraft now. It's time to start looking at this world as, you know, something more than just what it is, you know? And I kind of just want to embrace all of that stuff. And like I said, I know that maybe that's a little bit odd or whatever, or people are like, Nick, what are you talking about? But it's important to me. It's important to me. I like that kind of nostalgic connection to things, where I just really feel like I'm doing something, you know, to kind of honor what has come before, to kind of put it in an area where, and I already just put that back there. You know, I mean, obviously we haven't been over here in like, gosh, since I got the, you know what I want to do actually, bloop, rip that out of there, put some slate or put some tiles back there, and then go bloop. Yeah, there we go. And I mean, again, it's the same way as it is whenever you do it with the stone brick, with any other brick block variant. When you pepper a lot of these in here, and we got to get some more of these ceiling blocks ripped out of here. That just looks silly. It still just doesn't look very good. So I actually want to kind of fill this hole here back in. And I actually want to kind of rip some more of these ceiling blocks out of here. We need to get some more of this stuff replaced too, because I thought this was a lot better than it was. But anyway, I'm going to finish this little cap here. And I don't know exactly how high the farm is going to actually extend into here, as long as it extends somewhere near the top of this. We obviously can't leave it high enough where ghasts could spawn in here. That would be, you know, kind of pointless. Well, they would be trapped in here. They wouldn't be able to get out anyway. But we need to make sure that we're cognizant of that and careful of that, so that way that doesn't happen. Oh, no, that's what needs to be replaced. There we go. So I'm going to join you guys a little late when I learn how to speak. Probably. I'll join you guys a little bit later on, and we'll check out my progress here and see kind of what I've done in the interim. I mean, all these ghasts are driving me absolutely insane. Oh, God. Oh, they are making me absolutely crazy. They will not stop spawning. But, I mean, the closest thing to a spawnable block to this platform, and I'm still not exactly sure how big this platform is going to be. I haven't decided exactly yet. But it was either slab the bridge or just take out the bridge. And I don't need the bridge for anything. So instead, we just got rid of it. So I'm sort of curious to see what we might have up here. Hopefully something. A couple. I mean, that's not the worst thing ever, but it's not that great either. And this may just be one of those things where, I mean, obviously we'll get more as time goes on. Also, I don't have a whole lot of coral fans or a whole lot of turtle eggs, although they very, very much did fix turtles, as I was talking about previously. Yeah, they literally, as soon as I fed them seagrass, I do have some turtles in my farm building, And as soon as I fed them some seagrass, bam, they were breeding. They were off to the races. So I really can't complain too much about that. But yeah, I mean, I don't, yeah, that doesn't bode very super well, I don't think. So basically what we have to do, oh, you know, and I'm building this wrong too. Because you got to kind of have wall. Where are my walls? I have some cobblestone walls. I salvaged these because I know I was going to need them. Let me have this. And I drank a fire resistance potion really quick, but how much longer does it have? 56 seconds. All right, well, I'd rather get this done now. Okay, there we go. There we go. And, I mean, obviously we're going to need to move, like, you know, this thing here. Okay, and I believe I just do solid blocks. I could probably, I mean, honestly, just do walls all the way up, because it's not really going to matter. But basically, I mean, once I put that, oh, yeah, no, because they can get stuck here. We just need to keep them from being able to go into the middle there. Yeah, all right. It's easier for me to just drink the stupid potion than it is to shift the whole time, because that's just really frustrating and annoying to try to do that. Okay, so let's get those out of there. And I want to say you put it, it's either there or... Because then, I mean, I don't think it matters which color. I mean, I hope not anyway, right? That's kind of... Ugh. I kind of hope not anyway. But I don't think they can get to that through there. Yeah, I'm going to have to stick some extra blocks into this as well. I'm trying to remember. I watched that video that Silent did quite a while ago. So I'm not 100% sure. I mean, we're going to see if this works or not. I'm only going to do this one level so far. But what I want to do is like this. You fill this in with solid blocks because this way they can't jump. Because they can jump and try to get to the egg that way. I mean, there's nothing else to really do here, but just kind of... Oh. There's nothing else to do here, but just leap to our death, said the pigman. So yeah, what if that's there? What if I put that there? Yeah, and he did just straight walk right off the edge there. I'm pretty sure we continue this same motif like all the way down, and this is basically your drop chute. They just all kind of walk right through here, through these corals, and they're chasing after the eggs, but they can't get to the eggs, and then they go bloop, 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 all the way down. Ah, the sweet symphony of the trident killer. I mean, it's... The sweet symphony is probably one way to put it. We're going to dip those sounds out of the video so you guys don't have to listen to that unbelievable racket. I'm actually going to go shut it off in just a moment here, but welcome back to the Gold Farm. Truth, a little peek behind the curtain here. I totally recorded another outro to this episode, and I decided to get rid of it because I built the Gold Farm with just a little drop thing where the piglins would just fall to their death, and, you know, they would drop their little nuggies and their rotten flesh and stuff, but even after a few hours of AFKing at it, like, I don't know, it only really amounted to, like, a rough, like, maybe a half a stack of gold ingots or something like that, which I was just like, nah, that just can't be right. But if you're holding a looting sword and you've got your little trident killer up there, this is the same mechanic that goes into the raid farm. You know, the trident killer, you know, you get swords, and you also get gold ingots rarely from piglins. And, yeah, so I decided to actually build the trident killer, and... see how much we can actually amass. Now, I've been AFKing here for about 3 hours, and you're going to see here, I mean, it's just, first of all, my inventory is half full of swords, but then we've also got all these nuggies, almost a full stack of ingots, and then just swords, 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 and then we're slowly but surely also filling up this top chest. That's right, full of swords. So what I would actually like to do is we've got our little blast furnace set up right here. I actually ran out of fuel in this thing because I've already run one test on this to see how productive it is. And then we've already got a shulker box full of gold swords up there. So what we're going to do is I'm going to plunk this bloop, in there like that. And I'm going to go shut this off. We're going to see exactly how much this is going to net for me. You can see we've got our little trident killer design here. We've got our minecart hopper in there picking up all of our items for us. And the piglins, you know, they fall in there and they die. I built the Trident Killer so high because the piglins, like, even when it was, like, halfway up the build, the piglins that were spawning in the top layers of the farm, did a piglin just spawn up there? Did you guys see that? He spawned up on top of that glowstone. That is ridiculous. Can we get him to despawn by maybe moving over here? Or something? No. Whatever. Yeah, we're going to see exactly how much stuff we can get for all this. I mean, this blast furnace makes quick work of these swords, but I've got a lot of them. So I'll come back and I'll show you guys the results in a few moments. All right, so it just took like 20 minutes to smelt down all of those swords. I actually went and got another blast furnace and everything just to smelt them down. But you can see here, end results is we got 3 stacks of gold ingots and then, you know, about a third of a full stack, which translates into 23 gold blocks. Over the course of just a 3-hour AFK, that's not bad. We only had like 6 nuggies left over. You know, so not too shabby, to be 100% honest. This is a great, great gold farm. I mean, really. And the one that Silent built, he actually had 4 pods of this. I can't imagine having that much. But one thing I desperately, desperately need over here, because this whole storage system fills up in about 3 hours, and you saw how many swords there are. I can't be over here doing that manually all the time. I'm going to have to build an item sorter, which I have avoided building in Bedrock for ages. But I think it's finally time. We finally have to do one. Yeah, see, I added another blast furnace in there and just stuck a whole chest at the top. I'd still be sitting here waiting for all those swords to smelt down if I just stuck with the one. But that's not a bad haul. That's definitely not a bad haul in terms of, you know, what we've got rocking and rolling. Lots and lots of gold. Whoa. Lots and lots of gold coming up out of that farm. And my goal is the raid farm is broken. You know, I have talked about this on stream lately. Make sure you're tuning in over at twitch.tv/livestream for the cure, so you can catch me streaming Tritoncraft every Monday. Every Monday evening, I'll be streaming from this world and doing more building and stuff here. But I mean, basically, you can just see, like, and all these guys making all these noises, they're gonna get it. And we're immediately just going to start, filling this thing right back up again. Such is life. But yeah, I mean, just the raid farm is broken, and I'd have to probably rebuild at least, like, maybe I could get away with just rebuilding the Trident Killer like a few blocks lower and be able to activate it that way, but realistically, I'm not going to do that. I've already got tons of emeralds. A lot of them, however, are tied up in beacons all over the world. I need gold for trading with piglins, obviously, but I can also just kind of do like maybe a couple days worth of AFKing at the gold farm here, and we can get enough gold blocks. I mean, again, you saw 3 hours. We've got almost a half a stack of blocks. Now, if I just let this thing run like overnight or for like a full day, once I get an item sorter in here to automatically smelt the nuggies and just discard the rotten flesh, you're talking a lot of gold blocks. So I'll be able to replace any of the stuff that I have currently that's built with emeralds. And I've got a lot of emerald beacons all over this world. There's tons of them. And like, I don't even think about how many of them there are. Like, there's one, I'm pretty sure, over at the ghast area where you fight the ghast. There were 2 just underneath the kelp farm that I have over at my main base. I actually replaced part of the caps of those with iron because iron is so much easier for me to farm now. It's interesting if I just turn my mouse all I'm doing is moving the camera a little bit closer, but the camera actually doesn't pick up the sound of the pistons as much if I move it a little bit further away. That's actually kind of interesting. We can watch it right there over my head. Well, I mean, yeah, it's just like the amount of gold and iron I can now get, I can start replacing that emerald. And I've been using a lot of emeralds to buy books and do those different kinds of things that you normally have to do in the game. Let's switch back to the looting sword so we can make sure we're getting looting enchants on that. I think that affects that from this far away. I don't honestly know, but I know that I'm getting a lot more gold stuff now than I was. And if this thing can churn out, you gotta say, like, maybe if we added another hour, like if I had done 4 hours, you're talking about a half a stack of gold blocks. That's amazing. A couple days of AFKing at this thing, I'm gonna have all the gold I'm gonna need. So, I mean, it's pretty great. It's pretty awesome. Again, you know, big ups to Silent Whisperer for the design. Check out the description for a link to that, or I'll put a little card in here right bloop, there. It's up in the corner. It's not down there. But yeah, this was really, really awesome. So we are once again rocking and rolling with another farm here. And yeah, I've just got to get an item sorter over here. But luckily we have all this extra space in here. Yeah, all this extra space in here, just a hopper line going down. We've got plenty of space on this platform and everything to build one. So yeah, I'm pretty excited. And, you know, I mean, I could always build redstone to come up to this, I'm sure, and activate it. But, I mean, why when I could just stick a little bit of scaffolding there and just climb up instead? That's just as easy for me, and it works for me. But that is going to do it for another episode here of Tritoncraft. I love your beautiful faces. Thank you so much for watching. If you're new, if you do like the content, make sure, wow, you subscribe to the channel. And make sure you hit the like button on this video. Let YouTube know that you do enjoy the video. And make sure you ring that bell for notifications so you're notified whenever I release new content. I love you beautiful faces. This is so dangerous. Oh boy. Thank you so much for watching. And I will see you in the next episode of Tritoncraft. Bye.